Hello, in this video we are going to talk about the Ahrefs Webmaster tool and the Google Webmaster tool. Okay, so we will do a comparison between these two webmasters, right? So, and we will find out that what we have in Google that Ahrefs Webmaster tools lack, and what are the options and the tools that we have in Ahrefs Webmaster tool that we lack in Google Webmaster tool. Okay, so to make a long story short, let's start with the Google Webmaster tool. So the first step is the domain verification. So the domain verification in both of these Google Webmaster tool and Ahrefs Webmaster tool is almost the same, right? And like both of these provide you with the manual HTML tags submission to your websites, and they will approve your domain. And the Ahrefs actually give you one more option, which is import from Google, which is much easier and faster than doing it manually. Okay, so this is for the domain verification. Now, if we look into the Google Webmaster tool, it do not give us any detailed data in their interface. So, for example, if I just go and click here, so Google Webmaster tool will just only show me the clicks and impressions and average positions, you know, all this stuff, which is still, it's not clear, right? And you won't be able to exactly figure out the exact position of your keyword in Google. Okay, but still, this is what we have here in Google Webmaster tools. Okay, so they gives you a data with the from which countries you are getting the clicks or the visits, and also the devices on which pages you are getting, and you know, all this stuff. So this is fine, but it's not still not in that detail which you can analyze your keywords and figure out that which keyword is where and in which positions my keyword is. Now here it says 14.8 as the average position. Now it doesn't make sense to me, right? So because I have hundreds and hundreds of keywords which is ranking, right? So what is this and what does it mean? Like how many keyword are like basis on this 14.8 average? So okay, if it's an average position, then how many keywords is in this included in this average position? So this is like not clear, right? While in Ahrefs, if you want to see your ranking keywords, so for example, if I want to just see my organic keywords, it shows you each and every keyword with its position and also with it, within the country. Like for example, this is the keyword, it is on this positions, this is as the volume, as the difficulty, CPC, traffic, position, and this is the page. So it's really amazing and easy to understand and really makes sense. Okay, so now obviously no one can deny that Ahrefs has a plus point, or you can say a really amazing system over here and the keyword perspective. So now this is about the ranking and all the stuff. So now let's say the URL inspections. So this tool, actually the Google Webmaster tool, actually provide you, like if we just, let's talk about the crawling, okay, web crawling, and how much time your website will be indexed in Google, and or you can say like after how much time it may take, minutes, an hour, or days to index or to crawl your websites. So Google actually normally, if you have a new website and you just created it today and you do a new post today on Google on your website, so for a new website, Google may take about 5 to 10 days to crawl your website and to index it in its own search engine. Okay, so this is what the Google do it normally. But Google also provide this tool, URL inspection, in which they allow you to index your URL or post or blog or website within, you can say, 5 minutes or 2 minutes, like that's it. So you can just paste your URL here, and then it will just retrieve in your search engine. It says on Google. If it is not in Google, then you can just simply click on index. So within a minute, your website will be in Google. So this is the option. While in the case of Ahrefs, we do not have such an option through which we can say, okay, hey Ahrefs, this is my website, this is my URL, please do index it within a few minutes or within an hour. No. So in this options, the Ahrefs is a little bit on the backside of Google. So yeah, Google can index your website within minutes. Okay. Now these are actually some other tools. Coverage, it shows you the errors, you know, how many errors in which URL and all this stuff. So they show you the errors and other stuff. While Ahrefs also has its own system, which they say the health of a website, or health score, I think. Yeah, there is a health score. So they Ahrefs also show you some errors. Hey, you have this and this error and this in this page. So they take you to the exact page and show you that you have this problem over there. So yeah, Ahrefs has really amazing interface also here, and this error and all this stuff. Okay, so now the next thing is the sitemap. So Google actually require a sitemap from you to fetch data from the sitemap of your websites to index it in its own search engine. Okay, so you have to submit your sitemap into that, and then it will just fetch the sitemap and crawl all the data in the websites through this sitemap. While in the case of Ahrefs, there is no such thing. There is no need to provide anything. The only thing is just to search your domain name and just let the Ahrefs index your website or crawl it. Okay, so this is also one thing. Okay, and then removal. Google also allow you to remove the link or URL of your website from its search engine if you want to. So this is also kind of tool in the search engine. While in the case of Ahrefs, there is no such tool in my knowledge so far. Okay. There's also some more tools this is they show you that how any URL is performing on your mobile and desktop. So these are some extra tools. While in the case of the Ahrefs, there is no such thing like a mobile friendly or desktop or all this. So here you will find mobile usability and all this stuff. So yeah, we have these kind of stuff and Google Webmaster tool. Also, these are other tools which is actually Google's own tools, which tells you about any violation if you have done it on your website. So they will inform you here under the manual action if you have any problem within your websites. Okay, any copyright or whatever, something like that. Also, security issue is something like a virus type of thing if you have in your website, so then they can also tell you. While in this case, in Ahrefs, there's nothing such thing of security stuff. So yeah, these are international targeting and other stuff. They actually tells Google that my website is only targeting a specific country. Okay, so Ahrefs actually do not need such thing, because Ahrefs is not yet, you know, that a big or a giant search engines. You know, the users or the blogger, actually the main focus of blogger and the users is only Google. So that's why Google, the user decides within the Google that where my content should be shown in which country. Okay, so actually the Ahrefs do not need all these for now, because they're not a search engine, a big search engine maybe, you know. And then crawler status. So again, you can check your crawler status over here as well. So these are some extra tools which are not that much usable, or we are not using that because it doesn't make sense, you know. So these are the links. Now you can see here, I'll just let me show you a very big difference between the links. Now when you click a links, the Google Webmaster will only show you few links, not all, and external link and internal links, and you know, top linking sites, and that's okay. So now if I go here and to Ahrefs, look at the difference between the interface, you know. So the Ahrefs actually show and give you a different options to differentiate your backlinks, like link type if you want to, you see here, and then platforms, language, traffic, all this stuff. You can filter out your backlinks, and here you can see what backlinks is, how much worth it, like, you know, this backlink has this DR, it means that this is okay, this is a good backlink for me. Okay, so you can decide which backlink is to keep and which backlink should be removed. Okay, but in here in Google Webmaster tool, there's no such thing to show you which backlink is good for me and which backlink is bad and which is a spammy backlink. Okay, so this is again a plus point for Ahrefs, that it has a very detailed and a good interface for the backlinks. Okay, so this is all for Google Webmaster tool, but in Ahrefs you can do a lot more in term of SEO and term of your site audit. For example, if you want to see your anchors, your broken links, which pages broken links, which, how many domains do linked to my website, pages, top pages, organic search or keywords, right? And here you can see the new backlinks, lost, broken, you know. So this is really amazing, and I don't know that for now in this scenario, Ahrefs is way more better than Google Webmaster tool. So yeah, you can go through it and you can submit your website to this. So this is it for this video, and hopefully you would like this video, and see you in the next video. Thank you.